I'm Tiffany. Welcome to Towering TBR. If you're new, I am chronically ill and disabled. I read a wide variety of genres, and every month I play a TBR game to help me figure out what I'm going to read in the next month. I have been playing a bingo game for nearly 2 years, and I am ready for something new. I'm going to go over the bingo results from last month, and then I will get into the rules for my new game. Last month, I pulled 061, A Book with a Disability. For that, I read Traces of Madness by Fernando Balius. Check. I also pulled B6, Read a Time Travel Book. And for that, I read Replay by Ken Grimwood. Check. I pulled 063, A Modern Classic. For this, I read A Wizard of Earthsea by Ursula K. Le Guin. Check. I pulled I-22, A Book About a Religion or Cult. For that, I read Some Desperate Glory by Emily Tesh. Check. And lastly, G59, an Irish author. For that, I read The Glorious Heresies by Lisa McInerney. So, yay, I finally finished this bingo board. When I get a blackout, I allow myself to get 5 new books. So let me show you what I got. I didn't actually get new books this time because I had some used book credits that were expiring. So I was able to get these for a really good deal. The first I picked up was The Girl in the Tower by Catherine Arden. This is the second in the Winter Night trilogy, and it was a good price, so I am collecting it. I also picked up The Goblin Emperor. I have been hearing a lot about this on BookTube lately, and it is a standalone fantasy, so I'm excited to try it. Remnant Population by Elizabeth Moon. This, I've heard, is a really good sci-fi that's a little bit older. I got Chain Gang All-Stars by Nana Kwame Adjei-Brenyah. This is a book I gave 5 stars. It was on my favorite list the year I read it, and I'm absolutely so happy to have a copy so I can reread it in the future. And the last book I picked was The City We Became by N.K. Jemisin. I am currently reading the Broken Earth trilogy by her and absolutely love her writing. I think she is exquisite, and I can't wait to pick up more from her. So now that I have wrapped up bingo, let me tell you about my new game. This is a marble racing game. It's essentially like a fancy TBR jar, except for it's highly customizable and I don't need a big ass jar. This is a game that's a lot of fun. I basically will put in 50 titles, each linked to a marble, and the top 3 finishers of the marble game will go onto my TBR. I will also then mention any buddy reads, readathons, or other books that I know that I'd like to read in the month of October. Don't forget to like and subscribe so you can see all of my bookish content. All right, let's get to the inaugural game of marbles. Let's get ready to marble! So there are 50 titles in here. All books I am very excited to read, but of course there are some that I am going to want to read more than others. So let's see who can get an early lead. Yeah, they're just changing so much. Yeah, not sure. Nearly there. Okay, got some out of the funnel. So we've got I Hope This Finds You Well. Oh wow, Silent House just shot right up. This would be great for October since it's a thriller. And looks like we've got I Hope This Finds You Well and The Will of the Many. Both are books I'm really excited for. Oh wow, we hit way too many zoom bursts and just died. Let's see. All right, and Alabri has taken the lead. What did that even hit? Why did that kill that? Okay, so we got Challenger and Sunburn. Sunburn has now taken a lead, and we can see the finish line. So it's gonna be Sunburn and Challenger, and let's see what's gonna be in spot number 3. Looks like it might be neck and neck, but I think, yep, Accidental Salvation, Gracie Lee, takes the 3rd spot. And the rest is useless. Okay, after some technical difficulties, we have got our first pick for October. So, if you watched the race, you know that Sunburn came in first. That's by Chloe Michelle Howarth, and it's supposed to be like a lesbian story of obsession. I heard Jennifer over at Jennifer Loves Books talking about it, and I'm very excited to get to it. I also pulled Challenger by Adam Higginbotham, which, if you saw my mid year book freakout tag, you knew that that was one I was really excited to prioritize. So I'm glad I got that. And lastly, I got The Accidental Salvation of Gracie Lee. This is kind of a random book, but I picked it up because a lot of people compared it to my favorite book of all time, A Tree Grows in Brooklyn. So I'm excited to have this on my TBR as well. Those three are not the only books I'll be reading. I have 2 buddy reads set up. The first is with Chattie over at Chattie and the Mad Chatter. We are buddy reading Hamra and the Jungle of Memories by Hannah Alkoff. I am very excited for this. This is a Malaysian folktale retelling of Little Red Riding Hood. And I have read a book by this author before and gave it 5 stars, so I'm very excited to put this on my TBR as well. The other buddy read I have scheduled is with Jennifer over at Jennifer Loves Books, and we are going to be buddy reading The Well of Loneliness by Radcliffe Hall. This is another lesbian story, and this is a classic from a long time ago, and it was banned because it was considered obscene. So very excited to put this on my TBR as well. The other book that I'm adding onto my TBR is The Woman in White by Wilkie Collins. This is one of the original suspense stories, and I feel like October is the time to read some spooky books, and so I'm excited to prioritize this as well. Do you read seasonally, like spooky books in October, or do you just read whatever you want? Let's have a chat about it down in the comments below. Thank you so much for joining me.